This is the moment that elevates time trackers to profit makers. You've tracked every minute of work, set rates, and marked billable time strategically. Now I'll show you how to transform all that data into professional reports, how to export time entries information, and how to create invoices you will send to clients. Start with reports. This is your business intelligence center. Here, Kimai lets you find information filtered by time period, user, customer, project, activity, or task. Let's see what all the possibilities are. Choose your date range: weekly reports for active projects, monthly for client summaries, yearly for business analysis. A view for one user lets you see what exactly this user spent his time for and how much it cost. The view for all users lets you see a report on a specific project and each user's contribution throughout a time period. Depending on what your goals are, you will find the right information in reporting. Now let's talk about exporting data. You'll find this feature in the menu under Time Tracking. The Export feature lets you extract filtered data without choosing any specific customer. Exports come in several formats. For example, you can use Excel for deeper analysis, CSV for accounting software, or PDF for client presentations. Exports are highly customizable. Simplify your bookkeeping by sending CSV files to your accountant with all time entries, rates, and client details pre-organized. You can even go a step further by integrating Kimai with a CRM. Let's take a closer look at the filters you can use for precise exports. You already know most of them, so let's focus on what's new. The Exported field lets you decide whether previously exported timesheets will be included in the current export. This is called Export State, an important feature of Kimai. Every time you create an export or invoice with your timesheets, you can mark their export state as exported. This means these records are cleared and can no longer be edited by regular users. They're also excluded by default from future invoices and exports. Marking your timesheets as exported prevents you from billing customers twice for the same work. Once you filter the data, you can preview the time records. Feel free to customize the display. The preview shows only records that weren't exported before. That's why it says open, meaning not exported. If you click on a record, it will be marked as cleared, meaning exported, and will disappear from the preview. To clear all the shown records in your export, check the Mark as Exported box. Now let's get back to exports. You've successfully filtered your records and can now choose the file format. Default formats are already available, but we encourage you to customize them by clicking on the plus sign. Select the name, type, language, table columns, and separation. When you save it, this customized format will appear in the list. Click on the format and the export will download. Finally, let's see how to create invoices inside Kimai. From the menu, you can create an invoice from scratch, see the invoice history, or access the invoice templates. When you've just started using Kimai, have no templates saved and click to create your first invoice. An invoice template form will open automatically. Take your time when creating an invoice. Watch the suggested video, or go to the user manual and find out how to create your company's custom invoice template. Once you have a template saved, go back to the Create Invoice screen where you filter for your invoice data. Now click on Search and see the magic happening. Kimai will give you a preview of invoice data grouped by customer. To select an invoice template, click on the arrow below. Once you have created an invoice, it will be saved in the invoice history. From here, you can edit the payment status and leave a note in the description. You can also export your invoice historical data for further analysis. Congratulations! You've mastered the basic Kimai workflow: professional setup, organized projects, accurate time tracking, intelligent pricing, and profit-generating invoices. You're no longer just tracking time. You're building a scalable professional business system that grows with you. Check out our next video series to learn how to make Kimai work seamlessly for every business. Now, ready to implement everything you've learned so far? Start your free Kimai cloud trial today. Just click the link in the description. Subscribe to this channel for more tutorials and join our community in the comments. We read and respond to every comment.